Foul play, Griner appears to mouth something rather controversial. It might be, though we don't know, trash and possibly white girl.
A 10-second bench clip, millions of views, one word or two that set off a firestorm across sports media. Did Brittney Griner, an established WNBA star, call rookie Caitlin Clark a trash FNG white girl? Or was she yelling at refs about a whack call? Tonight we'll break down the clip, the reactions, what the league did, and what actually happened.
Griner herself hasn't commented. Now, why is that? If you were being accused of making racist statements, I think you'd want to clear that up quickly. You'd race to the cameras and put out a statement on X to say, I said whack call. I didn't say effing white girl. But she's not. She's apparently totally comfortable letting those allegations linger. Maybe she's worried that the people on the bench or the people right behind her had a recording.
To understand why a short clip exploded, you need context. Caitlin Clark arrived in the WNBA as a cultural phenomenon, drawing record TV audiences and turning routine games into national TV events. That attention changed the stakes for every clash on court. At the same time, Brittney Griner remains one of the league's most famous and controversial figures after her high-profile 2022 detainment in Russia and a long career as an elite center. So when two big names lock horns, the spotlight gets very bright very fast.
Fire for extremely aggressive behavior portrayed toward Caitlin Clark, the rookie from last year, the one that has everybody's focus in the WNBA. And this incident has, of course, gone viral online, but also sparked up some other skeletons in Brittney's closet that she probably wants to stay.
On May 22nd, 2025, the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 81-76. Late in that game, Brittney Griner picked up her sixth foul and went to the bench, and the clip that followed started spreading across social media. Watch closely. She clearly says an F-bomb, but what follows is disputed. Some lip readers and reposts read it as white girl. Others, including journalist Jemele Hill and several analysts, say the audio context and body language support a different reading. Trash and then FING whack call, aimed at officiating. Lip reading from a single broadcast angle is notoriously unreliable, and different viewers reach different conclusions.
That video countless times, and it sure looks like Brittney Griner says white girl.
Within hours, right-wing commentators and influencers amplified a reading of the clip as a racial slur. Former NCAA swimmer Riley Gaines reposted the clip and called attention to it, while others pushed back, arguing a contextual read shows grievance about a whack call. This split, one side certain the words were racially charged, the other saying the clip was misread, is what drove the friction.
ESPN host says that no, she didn't say bleep white girl. She says bleep whack call. To which she then went on to call me a grifter for even pointing this out, but besides the point. You can watch and make up your own mind as to what it appears Brittney Griner is saying. It's not certain what Griner says. There is one way to find out. Ask Brittney Griner. However, no one has done that except for Outkick. It's been over 2 weeks since Griner said this. Instead, the WNBA was investigating a bogus race hoax made up by Angel Reese about Indiana Fever fans. And I say bogus because they found no...
Here's how the media parsed it, 3 short takes. Outkick confronted Griner directly, and she denied saying the slur.
During that viral moment after you fouled out against the Indiana Fever, a lot of people believe what you said was effing white girl or effing white girls. Is it possible that's what you said?
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that was not what you said?
I know it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of language.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Griner said, I would never say that. I was mad about a call. Jemele Hill argued that Griner actually said trash and FING whack call, not a racial slur. That correction was echoed by analysts who reviewed the footage and context. Lip-reading differences can swing interpretation wildly. Meanwhile, hot takes from shows like First Take blasted Griner, questioning her denial and calling for accountability. The debate grew heated, with some media tying it back to her past controversies.
Attendance for the entire league was up nearly 50% last year. According to data from across the timeline, and Indiana led all teams with an average attendance of 17,035. That was up 319% from the year earlier. 319%. 319%. All other teams still grew by double-digit percentages. So let's not forget that. But they didn't grow by 319%. That was Caitlin Clark, which means she's largely responsible for the overall league attendance records. Merchandise sales were also up 450% for the WNBA, according to Fanatics, and Clark was the top-selling player and is fifth among athletes across.
At the same time, the league had launched a No Space for Hate initiative to root out hateful fan behavior. Earlier in May, the WNBA opened an investigation into alleged fan comments directed at Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, but after review, said the claims couldn't be substantiated. Critics pointed to the contrast: a public probe in one case, but silence in the Griner clip controversy. So what actually happened? The key verifiable points. 1. The clip circulated and provoked a media storm. 2. Griner was asked about it and denied using a racist slur. 3. The WNBA never published any disciplinary action tied directly to the clip. And 4. Pundits kept the debate alive, with some demanding suspension and others urging restraint.
Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. She says WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now, it's like there's large gatherings of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score, like we're there for their entertainment. You are! The whole thing is toxic. I saw a guy with his daughter in the crowd, both of them yelling, couldn't hear what they were saying exactly, but it was either my performance or some...
Why did this blow up so big? Because Caitlin Clark has become a TV magnet. Her games are driving record viewership for the WNBA and national networks. That economic stake makes every controversial moment a potential business headache for the league, with sponsors and broadcasters paying close attention.
Said many times that Caitlin Clark got roughed up repeatedly by defenders throughout her rookie year last year. It was attempted bullying, trying to break her spirit, intimidate her, put her in her place, get even with her for all the attention she was getting. But this season, it appears Caitlin is more committed,
using strong language, and she has publicly denied the slur. The unproven claims that she intentionally targeted Clark with a racial insult that remains disputed, since lip reads differ and no official transcript or league confirmation exists. What we can take away is that viral snippets make incomplete evidence. They create narratives that spread faster than confirmations. Responsible coverage requires context. Who's saying what the video actually shows, and whether independent verification exists. If you like this video and want more of this kind, please subscribe and tell me in comments what next topic you want me to cover and explain.